Now let's talk about another topic of data types in Python. Okay, data types are very useful. Okay, it's a very useful concept when it comes to Python. And let's understand what are the various types of data types when it comes to Python programming. Okay, and this will remain mostly common across multiple other programming languages as well. Okay, so let's skip the heading data types. Okay, now the first data type that we're going to be learning is integer. So whenever you have to write comments in Python, you can just put this hashtag. Okay, and you can write comment and it will not be treated as a code by compiler. Okay, so you can write anything, it will not throw you error. So integers in Python are represented with the keyword called int, int. Okay, so what are the different integers? The different integers are 1, 2, 5, 88, 100, 204, anything. Okay, anything that doesn't has a decimal place and the literal meaning of integers in English. Okay, it is basically the whole number. Okay. So these are the integers. By the way, if you have to write multiple line comments in Python, all you have to do is you have to write triple quotes. Okay, triple quotes here and triple quotes at the end. And if you run this, this will just print it as it is, but it will not throw any error. Okay, so this is how you can write multiple line comments. Another way is you can select all this and you can just try hash. Okay, this is another way. Okay. Let's continue to the second data type, which is decimal or float. Okay, decimal, or in Python it's called float with F as small, float. Floating point numbers. These are any numbers that have decimal point within them. Okay, so what are the few examples? Okay, your 3.4, your 3.567, okay, maybe 5.3, maybe 2.0, maybe 0.4. All these are floating point numbers in Python. Okay, as you can see, each of them are having decimal points associated with them. Not only these, even the negative decimal point numbers are considered as floats. Okay, here also, even the negative whole numbers are considered as integers. So basically, all the numbers that you find on the number line are integers, and any number that is having a floating point number that is having a decimal point in it will be considered as a floating point number. Now third, let's talk about something called strings, which we have discussed in the first session. So this is any text that you write in Python and it is having keyword str string. Okay. As an example, I would like to give you, let's say, quotes Aditya, okay, quotes Jain, quotes hi, okay, even 3 plus 4. So basically anything that you write within quotes will be treated as text or string in Python. Okay, and you can write it within single quotes as well. Okay, so this is also a valid string. Okay, this is also a valid string. Okay, but importantly, if I write Aditya starting with double quotes and if I end it with single quote, this is an invalid string. Okay, so the starting and the ending quotes should be exactly the same in Python. Okay, so if you try to write text like this, Aditya, and if you end it like this, it will throw you error called syntax error. Okay, but if you try to write Aditya like this and if you run this, it will print as it is. Okay, and Notebook has this feature that if you write some text or some mathematical operation, if you run this, it will automatically be printing it onto the screen, even without the print statement. Okay, the third type of data type that will be very useful to us is Boolean data type. Okay, represented by the keyword bool. This has only two possible values, which is true and false. Now, as you can see, true and false both will have capital T and capital F respectively. Okay, so it is mandatory for you to write Boolean keywords with capital letter T or capital letter F for true and false respectively. Okay, so when you write any comparison, and this we'll talk about in the next session, let's say 2 greater than 7. Is this true? No, this is not true. If you run this, it will give you Boolean value false, telling you that this is treated as false by Python. Okay, and you will understand the use case of everything in the upcoming sessions. Okay, if you write 3 less than 4, this will give you Boolean value true, stating that this statement is considered as true in Python. Okay, importantly, if you write true, it will turn to blue, stating that this is a valid statement. But if you write T with a small true with a small t, it will give you error because there is no true called small t, which is a Boolean value in Python. Okay, so yeah, these are some of the most widely used data types in Python. We'll learn them as and when we proceed with above sessions.